Maxwell here with another feature video, this time introducing our new bid evaluation module on our AI bid writer. Now I'm going to be starting this video with an already written question. You'll see here I've written one, it's about 1,000 words on the subject of enterprise data models. If you don't know how to get here, I suggest watching the other videos first so it makes more sense. Obviously you've written the question and you're probably very curious, how good is it? How highly is it likely to score? So we developed the bid evaluation module, which will give you an estimate of how good it is. This works with a very clever set of algorithms that was used to calculate a score against a number of set metrics. Now, when you see those metrics, they're going to make complete sense and be logical and intuitive as to why they've featured. So this is a pretty good question, or pretty good answer actually, sorry. So we've come up with a score of 68%, and it's scored well on methodology and the humans, a couple of other metrics here, but pretty weak on evidence, added value, and standards. So before I talk about these metrics, I'm going to set it fixing the metrics just to explain how it works. So this little spanner icon here allows you to apply fixes. And first of all, when you click it, you can see where your answer is weak. There's some interesting things there. Evidence clearly down at 8%, and you've got to have evidence in your answers. Again, let's have that one and get it going. And you can see down here, evidence, lots of weaknesses on evidence. It hasn't brought in. That could be because you haven't got much in the sources, which is something you might want to feed back and just check that you've got the relevant case studies to prove you can do this. Otherwise, it's not going to fix it very well. Once you've picked what you want fixed, press the go button, press the fix button, and it will now go and knit an improved answer or improved text into this. And it's 1,000 words, so it's going to take a bit of time. Just imagine if you'd reviewed a question or an answer, you'd realize that it was weak on some areas, and you had to knit in these fixes. It's going to take you a good few hours to do. This will just do it in probably about a minute. So why have we picked these metrics? Why not put something very specific against the scoring criteria for these public sector bids? Well, in truth, if you look at questions in the round, answers that have all of these elements in kind of good strength score well. For example, if you don't have methodology, well, how are you going to do it? Unconvincing. If you've not got added value, how are you better than your competitors? If you don't talk about people and the teams who will be working with or what they're going to do, it's not going to do very well. If you can't evidence why you're the company that can do it, no one's going to believe you. You're short on credibility. What products and services are you using? Are you committed? Do you understand the relevant standards that you've got to comply with? What tooling might you use? And these are increasingly or decreasing importance. So tooling, probably the least important. Methodology, probably the most important. We've got these metrics, which we think this weighting works really well. And as you can see now, it's written it in, and the red is deleted and the yellow is new. And it's gone away and done a good fit of the challenge and the fixes we asked it to. Now, note it won't have fixed everything, and that might be because there simply isn't information in your knowledge base to allow it to answer that question. That could be something you take on and do manually, or maybe it's a sign you need to put more information into your knowledge base. Either way, we've come around with an evaluation of 87%, which is a really strong answer. And you can now submit in confidence, or you can try again and try and get more up. It might well be you need to bring in more sources. Anyway, if you're happy with it here, you can hit apply, and that'll bring it back. And then you can go back into Response Builder and see again, sentence by sentence, how each sentence is scored and where it's coming from. That is, in a nutshell, how it works.